देखिए ये आप लहसुन में हमारा जितना भी एरिया था उसमें हमको 27 क्विंटल बीघे का उत्पादन आया। प्याज में भी समृद्धि कीट डली थी, तो जैसे क्लाइमेट ठीक हुआ थोड़ा सा तो सुधार बहुत तेजी से आया। बिल्कुल, और 80 क्विंटल बीघा के आसपास का उत्पादन प्राप्त हुआ प्याज का। बढ़िया रहा।
नमस्कार, मैं राहुल पंड्या, टीम ग्रामोफोन की तरफ से। आइए हम लोग ऐसे किसान से रूबरू होते हैं जिन्होंने ग्रामोफोन के माध्यम से, ग्रामोफोन की एप्लीकेशन के माध्यम से अपनी फसल में अच्छी गुणवत्ता और भरपूर उत्पादन तो लिया, साथ ही ग्रामोफोन के स्मार्ट प्लेटफॉर्म पर अपनी उपज को बेचकर अच्छा मुनाफा भी कमाया।
मेरा नाम आशीष सरिया है। मैं गांव कचनारिया, तो तहसील तराना, जिला उज्जैन, मध्य प्रदेश का निवासी। तकरीबन 2 साल से मैं ग्रामोफोन से जुड़ा हूँ। अभी 2 साल पहले हमारी क्रॉप में लहसुन की फसल में विशेष करके एक समस्या, क्रॉप जब थी उसी में एक समस्या आई, तब मुझे ग्रामोफोन के बारे में पता चला और मैंने ग्रामोफोन के एक्सपर्ट, मतलब उसका जो टोल फ्री नंबर है उस पर फोन लगाया, तो ग्रामोफोन के एक्सपर्ट मेरे खेत पर आए और जो बारीकी से उन्होंने उस लहसुन की समस्या को देखा, और उस समस्या को देखने के बाद में हमने उसके पहले कई सारे प्रयोग किए दवाइयों के, लेकिन उसमें कोई रिजल्ट नहीं आया। जब उनके एक्सपर्ट ने हमको बताया कि इसकी समस्या एक्चुअल में प्रॉब्लम ये है और उसका निदान इन दवाइयों के माध्यम से होगा, और जब हमने उसका उपयोग किया तो हमको 100% रिजल्ट मिला, पर्टिकुलर उस वाली समस्या में। फिर हम लोगों ने तय किया कि हम अब ग्रामोफोन से जुड़कर काम करें। तो पहले क्या होता था कि वो जैसे कोई भी हम लोग को दवाई लेने जाना तो उज्जैन हमारे से 35 किलोमीटर पड़ता है, वहां से लाना पड़ता था। अब सबसे बड़ा फायदा ये हो गया कि एक्सपर्ट आज हमको बताता है कि ये समस्या, ये वाला केमिकल यूज करना है। उसमें ब्रांड, जो ब्रांडेड कंपनियां हैं, उन ब्रांडेड कंपनियों के सारे प्रोडक्ट ग्रामोफोन के पास उपलब्ध हैं और बड़ी सुलभता से हमको मिल जाते हैं। हमको एक्सपर्ट ने इधर बताते हैं, वहीं से हम लोग जो है टोल फ्री नंबर पर फोन लगाते हैं और वहीं ऑर्डर जनरेट होता है, और दूसरे दिन हमारे खेतों पर या हमारे घर पे आके ग्रामोफोन के जो एग्जीक्यूटिव्स है वो आके हमको ये प्रोडक्ट दे देते हैं, तो दूसरे दिन हम उसको खेत में अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। ये सबसे बड़ा फायदा हुआ। उत्पादन तो हम लोगों ने कर लिया, खेत से सारा हमारे खलिहानों में आ गया, वहां से हमने जो हमारे गोदाम में वहां स्टॉक कर दिया। उस बीच क्या हुआ कि लॉकडाउन लग गया, ये सबसे बड़ी समस्या। तो अब चूंकि क्या है, हम लोगों को जल्दी तो नहीं थी बेचने की, लेकिन कुछ क्या होता है कि किसान को फसलें जब निकलती है तो कुछ पैसा तो चाहिए ही चाहिए, कुछ पार्ट उसका फैलाव कर, बिल्कुल, जब जाके वो सारी व्यवस्थाएं चला पाती। तो लॉकडाउन हो गया, सारी मंडियां बंद हो गई। फिर धीरे धीरे जब लॉकडाउन थोड़ा सा खुला तब भी मंडियां चालू नहीं हुई, और हमको तो माल चूंकि थोड़ा बेचना था, तो हमने जो नया वाला, जो अभी एप्लीकेशन में जो नया फीचर ऑप्शन आया है, ये इसके माध्यम से हमने कुछ प्याज का सूची बना के अपलोड किया फोटो। अब उसमें क्या हुआ कि शुरू के 1-2 दिन तो कुछ व्यापारियों का फोन आया, लेकिन सौदा जम नहीं पाया, क्योंकि हमको जो रेट चाहिए था वो मिला नहीं, क्योंकि क्वालिटी अच्छी थी, क्वालिटी तो रेट भी चाहिए था। लेकिन 2 दिन बाद एक व्यापारी का फोन आया और उसको हमारा माल और हमारा रेट वो सेट हो गया, और हमने जो है 20% प्याज हमारा उस व्यापारी को। अब इसके आप इस ग्रामोफोन के जो नया ऑप्शन है, इसके माध्यम से सबसे बड़ा फायदा तो ये कि मेरे घर पे माल रखा हुआ है। जब मेरा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो जाएगा, जब मेरा सामने के साथ सारी चीजें सेट हो जाएगी कि इस रेट में ये माल दिया, तब माल यहाँ से उठ के जाएगा। वो एक बड़ा, ये सबसे बड़ा फायदा है किसानों को।
आज हमारे साथ मौजूद थे उज्जैन जिले के तराना तहसील के कचनारिया गांव के हमारे किसान भाई श्री आशीष जी सरिया जी, जिन्होंने अपनी फसल ग्रामोफोन प्लेटफॉर्म के माध्यम से, ग्रामोफोन एप्लीकेशन के माध्यम से अच्छा उत्पादन, अच्छी गुणवत्ता प्राप्त करने के साथ साथ ग्राम व्यापार समूह के माध्यम से अपनी फसल को अपने मन चाहे दाम में काफी कम समय में बहुत अच्छी तरीके से सेल आउट किया, और वो भी इस लॉकडाउन जैसी या विपरीत परिस्थितियां जहां निर्मित हुई है व्यापार के क्षेत्र में, उसमें उन्होंने एक अच्छा अर्न करके अपनी फसल को अच्छे दाम पर बेच लिया। तो आप लोग भी अपनी फसल को अगर अच्छे दाम पर बेचना चाहते हैं और ग्रामोफोन के माध्यम से अपनी फसल की गुणवत्ता और उत्पादन में वृद्धि करना चाहते हैं, तो आज ही ग्रामोफोन का एप्लीकेशन डाउनलोड करके अपनी फसल को, जो आपकी फसल उचित है, उस फसल को सूचीबद्ध करके आप जो है ग्रामोफोन प्लेटफॉर्म के माध्यम से अपने मनचाहे दाम में बेच सकते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, Pankaj, for sharing that. And now we will go over to the keynote speaker for today, Dr. Lakshmi Kant, who is joining us all the way from Almora. Thank you so much for being here, sir. He is a part of ICAR, and he is the Director Agriculture from Vivekananda Parvatiya Krishi Anusandhan Sanstha. And today he is going to actually talk about the different technologies or the procedures, especially relevant to the hilly regions. Over to you, Dr. Lakshmikant, to share how you've been taking this forward and how you've been helping, वहाँ का जो कृषि हो रहा है, तो वो किस तरह से हो रहा है और कैसे दिक्कतें भी होंगी, एडवांटेजेस भी होंगे, तो आप थोड़ा उनके बारे में सभी को बताइएगा. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. हिंदी में बोलना है इंग्लिश में?
इंग्लिश में बोलिए सर, इंग्लिश में भी ना रहे.
Okay,
लेकिन आप हिंदी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो बीच में, कोई दिक्कत.
No issues. No issues. Thank you, madam, and thank you for inviting me. And it is, I think, we are talking to right people because we belongs to Uttarakhand hills areas, and there the farmers are very small and marginal, and they are in far and inaccessible areas. So what video you have shown just now, I think they can be helpful to these farmers also. Actually, I was not having any idea what has to be talked about, but since I was told that I can tell about the technologies which we have developed for the farmers, and some of them, they are already commercialized and some are ready for commercialization. This is our experimental farm at Hawalbagh, Almora. And if you see that we are we have completed 98 years. This institute has been established by Professor Bosi Sen, and he was working with Sir J.C. Bose. And in 1924, he got separated from Sir Bose, and he established his own laboratory in Calcutta. And because he was the follower of Swami Vivekananda, and Almora is very fond of a place of Swami Vivekananda, because Vivekananda visited 3 times on foot to Almora. So he shifted this laboratory from Calcutta to Almora in 1936. And since 1974, we are working with the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, and our mandate area has all the northwestern Himalayan region. And these are some of other achievements. If you see, this is our main campus. In some years, we get snowfall here. This is our farm, and we have 2 KVKs, one in Uttarkashi district and one in Bageshwar district. And this is one high altitude testing site for us. You see, there are many hilly areas in our country, but we are mainly concerned about Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand states and union territories of Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh. I will straight away come to the technologies which has been developed from this institute and has been already commercialized. Number 1 is crop varieties. I would like to inform you that this institute has developed 172 high-yielding disease-resistant varieties for different crops, different hill crops, and we are working in almost 17 crops here. And some of our prized products is that this is Vivek QPM 9, that is quality protein maize. The main thing is that it is having 40% tryptophan and 30% lysine. This is higher than the normal maize. So the maize is deficient in these two essential amino acids, and we have increased these two essential amino acids in this hybrid. And this hybrid has a nutritive value as good as milk. So in areas where the people are undernourished, this cultivation of this maize can be a key factor in removing that malnutrition. We have some specialty corns also, and this is a CMVL baby corn, and this has been commercialized with 7 companies. Still it is very popular, and you see just this year only we have commercialized this one. And this baby corn has been commercialized with this country, and it yields around 1725 quintals per hectare. And for different zones, this is for hills, and different zones are different, eastern part, then central part, and then peninsular part, like this. These zones are there. If you see the baby corn, which is the ultimate product, it is light yellow in color and very pleasant in taste. Number 3 is Vivek Maize Hybrid 53, and this is also commercialized with these 2 companies. Average yield is around 50 to 60 quintals per hectare. And the good thing is, I will tell about this hybrid later on. And this is a Vivek Maize Hybrid 45, and this is commercialized with this company, and the yield is 50 to 50 quintals per hectare. The hybrid which I have just shown previous to this slide, that is Vivek Maize Hybrid 53 and Vivek Maize Hybrid 45, you see both have a stray green hybrid. Normally the corn dries up, the plant dries up when the cob is matured. But in these 2 hybrids, because of this stray green hybrid, the cob is mature, but the plant will still remain green. This can be harvested, shade dried, and fed to the cattle in the winters when there is no green fodder available. This is Vivek Maize 47, again commercialized with this company, and gives high yielding around 50 to 55 quintals per hectare. This Vivek Maize Hybrid 57, it gives around 60 to 65 quintals per hectare, and it has been released for these areas of northeastern hills also, northwestern hills also, and this has been commercialized with 3 companies. And you see, last year only the commercialization has taken place. Again, this is a sweet corn hybrid. Sweet corn, we have 2 hybrids. This is sweet corn hybrid 2, and this is again a specialty corn, and you must be knowing its value, very high value is there, and it gives around 10,347 kilogram per hectare yield in this northern hills areas, and commercialized with this company. Again, this baby corn, this is a hybrid, and this has been commercialized with this company. But after that, now that the earlier one, which I have showed, baby corn 2, that is better than this one. These are about the crop varieties, farm implements, because the hills mechanization is very poor here. The reason being very small land holdings, very marginal farmers, and the small holdings, they are not amenable to this large farm equipments. So very poor mechanization. We have developed some of the farm implements which has really made impact in the farmers field. They have gone in thousands and thousands, and this is one our prime product. This is Vivek Millet Thresher Comperler. You see, barnyard millet and finger millet, these are 2 important crops of this northern hills. You must be aware about these crops. Nowadays, a lot of talk is going over, and the UN also declared 2023 as a International Year of Millet. So these two crops are very important in northern hills, and but their threshing and purling is really cumbersome. And what the people will do, they will just make a heap, then they will put some water and cover it some what you call that jute bags, so that some fermentation start and then the grain is detached. In this process, there is discoloration is there, and you cannot keep the flour of that finger millet for a long time. We have developed this machine. This is the machine which we have developed, and in this runs on a 1 HP motor, which can be run by the household electricity, and you see it gives 98.1% purling efficiency, and sorry, this is threshing efficiency, and 97.9% purling efficiency. It saves time, reduces the drudgery to woman farmer, and threshing capacity is 30 to 35 kg per hour, and purling is 60 to 65 kg per hour. And this has gone, though it was developed for hills only, but it has gone across the length and breadth of the country, and thousands has gone. And this has been, you see, this particular farm from 2007, still it is manufacturing this one, a very important thresher. Another is paddy thresher. Paddy threshing is really difficult in hills because we don't have large paddy threshers here, and normally it is done manually. And the woman farmer, it is a really drudgery, because from their foot they will thresh this, so they will get a lot of injury in their foot also. So this thresher we have developed. This is pedal operated. A person can sit here, and this pedal can be run. This drum rotates, and 99% threshing is there. For paddy also, in traditional way, they will heap it. Then after some time, they will thresh it. But here you can directly cut from the field, and there is no need of drying. You can cut and just thresh it. And we have made 2 holes here, so you can put one stick here, and this can be transported from one terrace to another terrace. This is also in very high demand, and even Borlaug Institute of South Asia, they have taken, I think they have taken around 100 to Maharashtra, and this is again commercialized, and now it has gone to northeastern region also. In this small and marginal areas, you cannot run tractors, so the plowing is being done by the traditional plow, what you call is desi plow, and that desi plow is made of wood. And in making one plow, you need to cut 3 trees, one for this, one for this, and one for this. So we have completely changed this wooden plow into metallic plow, and this has again gone in thousands and thousands, and it saves trees. It has very high value, and we have given one fuse wire kind of thing here, because in hills the fields, they have a lot of gravel, and when the gravel is come in contact with this plow, the normal plow will broke. But here this fuse wire kind of thing, that will broke, but it will not damage the plow. And here we have given one shear which can be replaced after 3 to 4 years, and this can work easily. This we have slight modification in this one. We have made this because it has more strength than that one. Again, in hills, the intercultural operations are done manually. and that has made that are really drudgery to the woman farmer, because hill agriculture is really dependent on women. Most of the males, they go out for earning their bread and butter, and only women remain here, and they the agriculture is mostly dominant by women farmer. So these are the implements which we have made, small implements, and they are ergonomically designed so that it reduces their drudgery. This line maker and this hand hoe, they have really picked up among this, and they really been adopted by the farmers, and this also has gone in thousands and thousands. This recently we have developed because in hills monkey menace is a real thing now. A lot of monkeys are there. So whatever you put for drying, first thing, monkeys will not leave it, and the another thing is that it will the color will be become dark, and it will give a distant look. So we have developed one solar dryer. You can put the things here. You can dry your even buddies, you can dry your vegetables, those kind of things. This you can close. Here is a solar panel, and due to this solar there is one fan. It will it will take out all the moisture, and the things will be dried. The color will be very good, not very dark. This has again gone in a high number in northeastern hills and northwestern hills. Off-season
Dr. Lakshmi, that's a very nice solution that you have. Very nice to see that solar dryer and all the other small tools and implements and other things. So, sir, would you be able to share in the next 5 more minutes about things that you do?
Okay, I will go quickly. Yeah,
very useful. Yeah.
This is a okay. This is a portable kind of polyhouse, because polyhouse are normally, you might have heard about fixed, and polyhouse cultivation, there is not a lot of inoculum buildup, and then you cannot grow. Here this polyhouse is in 3 pieces, and you can move from one terrace to another terrace. This is again commercialized. For pest control, this is a white grub insect, which is a menace to hill agriculture. And here 2-pronged strategies. One is this light trap. This is a patented one, where you can have trapped this one. And another is one powder, where is one bacteria which can kill the grubs. This is the powder which can kill the grubs which are underground. These are some of the technologies which are ready for commercialization. This is sweet corn 1, and it is a very good hybrid, as good as sugar 75. French bean, this is a bean variety where normally when we take beans, you have a thread when we cut it, but it is a stringless variety. This is a wheat variety which can be used for green fodder as well as grain purpose. This is a long day onion garlic variety, which is very good for hotel purpose. And this is a finger millet I was talking about. This is a variety which is growing across the country. This is a capsicum variety which is ready for commercialization. Very good OP variety. You need not to change the seed every time. This is a maize sheller which we have developed, and the beauty is that this cob wood, this is not broken in this one, and it is easily can be taken from one field to another field, one house to another house. This is a vermicompost strainer, which is a solar, which can be used for straining the vermicompost. Then this is a polytunnel, which is used for raising the seedlings. Some of the new varieties here in this finger millet variety, we have changed the color of finger millet from this to this white, and you see the product. This is the traditional one. This is the one and this is going to change the finger millet cultivation here. This a new QPM hybrid has come, and one cherry tomato variety which is very high in vitamin C content. Some of we have 3 apps which we use for the farmers, and that can be these are the technologies. We have gone across the country, seed as well as farm implements, and I would acknowledge all my ICR people and all the team members at VPKS, and this is thank you very much. I'm sorry if I have taken much time.
Most of pleasure to listen to you, and I think there's some very, very interesting technologies that you've come up with. What I really liked was you also shared the challenges that the hilly regions have, which we all are aware, but poor mechanization. I mean, that's a really big challenge, and that's why you've come up with the thresher. You've also come up with the solar dryer, and that too at different layers. So I think that's a very useful thing, and I'm sure probably Gramophone and a few other firms like them who are especially working in the hilly regions would want to reach out to you and see how they can use those technologies and how they could collaborate with you. So I will try and set up a separate call to see if we can do this together.
Okay.
And we'll take it further.
I would like
hosting.
to.
Yes, sir.
I would like to take their help, particularly this. You see, protected cultivation. We have taken some villages. There, the farmers' income has increased not only 2.5 to 3 times. The only thing is that they are selling their produce locally. And if they can sell the produce in a bigger market, they will get much higher return. So I would really look for the help of Gramophone company, because we are working in different villages. Even China border, we are working. There are near China villages, we are working under tribal subplan. So if the produce is more, they are helpless, because they are really, it is really difficult for them to take the produce to that market where they can get better price. So thank you very much for introducing me this company, and I will get in touch with these fellows, and we'll be really looking forward for their help in that one.
In fact, we can have a separate call with them post the webinar, so that they can introduce, and I think I would like you to continue to stay to see what they're doing. And in some time he will also, so the farmer who was there and whose videos we showcased was actually taking the support of Gramophone company. So you also would have got a clue of the kind of work that they do and all of that. And really a pleasure to listen to you. In fact, over to Taushif next, because he's the next speaker scheduled for today. And maybe you can, if time permits, please stay on for some time and listen to the different technology presentations that will happen today. Thank you so much, Dr. Lakshmikant. Pleasure hosting you once again. Please stay with us as long as you can. Over to Mr. Taushif. Taushif is the co-founder of Gramophone. And what's been very interesting when I first had a conversation with them was that they're impacting about 1 million farmers, and they have full stack solutions. Now, I think in a span of about 5-6 years to do this is really, really huge. So over to Mr. Taushif to take this forward and share the journey of Gramophone. Over to you, Taushif. Please go ahead.
Thanks, Mukta, for inviting us to this presentation. And it was really nice looking at the earlier presentation about the kind of technologies that have been developed. I think I'll just quickly maybe give a brief background about us, and then walk everybody through the presentation.
Yeah, would you like to just put up the presentation as well on the side?
Sure. I'll do that. Yeah, so is this visible now?
Yes, it is. Please go ahead.
Great. So I think overall, there are a lot of problems in agriculture, and we have definitely moved from being a food minus kind of country to a food surplus country. Now the problems and challenges are of different nature. A lot of them are from efficiency driven, better infrastructure, better technologies. In that entire space, I would say, with the penetration of smartphone, with more knowledge reaching rural areas and more connectivity in rural areas over the last like 5-6 years, there are a lot of like startups who have come up and have started working closer to the farmers. If I talk about us, we are agriculture graduates from IIT Kharagpur, and we have been in the sector for almost like 10 years. And the main challenge, I think, is across the entire value chain, right from inputs, anything basically that goes in growing of a crop, till crop production, and then finally selling of the crop for the farmer. So we started as a company with a main aim to basically work more closer to the farmers. So we started giving advice to the farmers in 2016 to basically improve the productivity of the farmers. And from there, we basically realized that this alone will not solve the problem, because if you're giving the knowledge, then there is a problem of accessibility of quality products like seeds, crop protection products, crop nutrition products, agri hardware, which is not available generally at the right price, in right quality at the last mile. So with basically solving for agronomy intelligence, where we give knowledge to the farmer, we also started supplying these products at the last mile. And it was a very difficult like job, in the sense that farmers basically building that entire value chain at the village level is something that we solved for in the first few days. And from there, with the aim of basically maximizing the income of a farmer, over the last like 1.5 year, we have also started working on the output side. We realized that when the farmers are already there on the platform and we are solving a couple of problems of theirs. Now, the largest, one of the biggest problem for them is where to sell. What to grow, how to grow is something that we basically solved for. Then where to sell is something which we have started working on. So therefore, we have become a full stack like technology platform, which enables farmers to grow crops in a very intelligent way. And we have built various systems to empower them in terms of, like I was talking earlier, it has started by Nishant, myself, Harshit. We are batchmates at both IIT and IIM. And we started with 3-member team in 2016. Today we are more than 350 plus people, and there are more than 300 village level entrepreneurs who are associated with us, who are basically like earning their livelihoods by either delivering goods at the last mile, generating demand from the farmers. You can imagine this as a Swiggy, Zomato of rural India. That is what is happening right now in even rural India. And we have been present in Madhya Pradesh till last year. Now we are expanding ourselves to Gujarat, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, and other like such geographies. If I have to talk about the entire scope of things, so there are solutions which are built for input, which is basically growth of a crop, where we provide agronomy advice, then input solutions in terms of products, seeds, pesticides, and all. This advisories, there is a lot of data that we capture from the farmers and other like tools, which is processed and given as intelligent like solutions to the farmers. And then we also manage the last mile rural delivery for the farmers, wherein the products are delivered at the last mile to their doorstep. And all these are, we've taken care of the fact that all the farmers are not technologically that savvy. So we have support to them in various forms that people can talk to our call center executives who are there. Are physical centers at the trust that there is some physicality to this, Then there is farm assistance at the last mile by these village representatives or our people who are on our payrolls, and farmers can use all these services directly through our Gramophone mobile application. Now, from here, we move to the output side where we provide market intelligence like prices, their movement in various mandis, who is buying in various, in what quantity, what is the movement of prices. Then there are certain collection centers at the last mile which we are building, where farmers can physically bring the material, and we sell it to the right people. So the entire landscape is built on mandi networks, where the traders are there online. Then commodity warehouses are connected on our platform, and we provide logistics and supply chain support to the farmers. So if I have to talk in specific about multiple solutions which are built, which are delivering these things. So on the there is a product called Gramsla. So this, what it does is that in a very simple, efficient way, we put knowledge, and we customize the knowledge based on area, location. Through pictures, through videos, farmers can basically look at the problems and the solutions over here. So these recommendations are built through our own experts, through partnership with various other research institutes, and this is coded in a form that farmers can understand in their local language. We have basically given such solution with thousands of farmers on our platform. And then second is the Gram Bazaar. What Gram Bazaar basically is, the input marketplace, where the farmers can buy all the products like seeds, pesticides on a click of a button. They have everything that is needed to grow a crop, like seeds, pesticides, crop nutrition, supplements, or agri hardwares is available over here to the farmers. Then these are the knowledge products. There are several names to these products like Super Fasal, Kheti Plus. So this is basically farm management solutions at scale for the farmers, wherein what we do is that on a click of a button, we can create the soil profile, give specific recommendations based on crops. And then these recommendations are followed up with right notification, IVR calls, and SMSs to the farmers. There is specific monitoring of these things, and then there is a specialized support to the farmers who subscribe to these solutions. Finally, the Gram Vyapar is where the farmers list their produce in terms of what they want to sell in the market, and they can connect with the mandi traders, processors on a single platform. Like we have seen that growing of a crop, now the selling part comes over here. We launched it sometime last year in October, and on the digital platform for this, we launched in March this year. There are more than 10,000 farmers who are using this solution right now, and they are listing their products and connecting with the buyers, and we are helping them to bring that information as asymmetry, and we become one of the levers which takes responsibility of payments, collection, and then bringing that transparency in the entire ecosystem. Finally, Gram Sabha is the place where a lot of decisions of the farmers are peer driven, are basic knowledge which they have themselves gathered over time. So we have created a digital platform where they can basically post their own knowledge, and they have experts from our side and other experts who can join it and answer the queries of the farmers. So this is called as Gram Sabha. So this is a trust-based ecosystem where we are trying to basically emulate the same kind of thing that happens today in rural India. It's all community-driven. So therefore, this part helps us to basically connect better on the farmers on our input solution and on our output solution by bringing them together in a digital format on Gram Sabha as well. While doing all these things, we have been able to reach out to 1 million plus farmers right now, with more than 25,000 villages covered, more than actually 5 million acres of land is impacted in one way or the other. Plus, right now 3 lakh plus apps downloaded and as used by farmers. We have already delivered more than 5 lakh orders at the last mile. Then more than 3 million queries are solved over phone or through the application. And I would say almost 80 to 90% of the crops that are grown in India are already like digitized with various varieties, soil type, location type, and people who use the solution across the board have seen a lot of people just buy the products, people who buy the products and use the advisory as well. They have seen like a significant increase in their yield, and with the launch of, I would say, Gram Vyapar, better, our capability to give them better prices is also increasing on day by day. I think that is pretty much from my side, and these are my like details. If somebody
Thank
wants
you
to.
so much, Tulsi. That was very, very detailed about Gramophone's journey so far and how you've come up with, different solutions. So like a full stack solution. I suggest that you share your details on the chat so people can reach out to you, and they'll do that. And Sir, Dr. Lakshmikant, could you also share the details so that people can reach out to you? Probably a couple of things. One is an email ID that everybody can write to. You might not want to share your phone number at the moment, but I think an email ID and your website would really be interested, and it would help others to reach out to you. So after that detailed journey of Gramophone and how they have gone about impacting different spheres of a farmer's life, from understanding all the challenges that he has and what are the different things that they can do to make a farmer's life much, much easier, I think has really made a lot of difference. And now we'll go over to the next speaker for today. We have Ms. Devi, and Devi is the founder of Kamal Kisan, and she has also been working and supporting farmers in a very, very different way. So Devi, over to you to share the journey of Kamal Kisan so far and the way you've been impacting farmers. You have 10 minutes. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I hope I'm audible. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
I can see the screen also pretty clearly. Please go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So I'm the founder of Kamal Kisan. We started the organization in 2013 with the simple thought of bringing in mechanization, innovation, particularly in mechanization, to say we want to improve farmer livelihoods and make them more profitable financially and also environmentally sustainable. So the gap today lies in the fact that India is a small and marginal farmer country primarily, and we still have a huge gap for mechanization. Farmers still depend heavily on labor to the extent that more than 40% of our cultivation cost goes to just labor alone. And our current market scenarios, while they offer solutions, aren't necessarily focused at the small scale level farmer. And a lot of times we're also not looking at enough indigenous products that suit the current expectation and cultivation practices that we follow in India. So what we do at Kamal Kisan is we're trying to build cost-effective mechanization. We're trying to say that our machine should be able to work on small farms. We're also telling farmers to be more independent of the manufacturer by making our machines easy to maintain and service by themselves. And we're also building these machines in such a way that they are for the Indian farmer, so that they're suited for our existing conditions itself. So we have products across 3 verticals today. We have manually operated tools. We have Power Platform, which is a small engine-driven platform. And we also have our tractor attachments. These fit under various segments. So the manual tools are primarily for small and marginal farmers, for processes in between the crops, And the power-driven platform is operated with a mini engine, and it does mechanization for intercropping kind of operations. The tractor attachments, on the other hand, work with farmers who have 5 acres, 3 to 5 acres ideally, and they focus more on extreme efficiency improvement to the extent of 80 to 90% is as well. So in the hand tools, we have a fertilizer dispenser, which basically brings in precision application of fertilizers. We also have vegetable planters that drop seedlings inside of the soil, and they can be any kind of seedlings. So it helps not just in efficiency improvement and drudgery reduction of the users. It's a women-friendly tool, but it's also versatile in the fact that it works with all kinds of seedlings. We also have a manual mulch hole maker, which is a simple coal-heated device to help mulch film holes to be made. In addition to these, we've also been adding to our portfolio solutions around spraying and seeding as well, which will be manually operated. On the tractor platform, what we've been trying to do, and the reason we want to call this a platform, is because of the fact that we've been working from saying, why should farmers buy single implements to do single functionalities? Can we take it one step further and say, we'll build a standardized platform where we provide various accessories, and farmers can come back and start adding on these accessories to make these products carry out different functions in the field. So in the case of our tractor platform, we have a standard base frame. The standard base frame comes with various attachments to it. The braced bed maker allows for a cultivation in like potato, chili, capsicum, watermelon to create raised beds for better water management. Then you have the mulch film. Plastic mulch film is laid over a drip line and a raised bed to help prevent water evaporation and also reduces the effort of de-weeding. So it acts as a double benefit. We also have a seed drill cum raised bed maker. All of these can be bought as individual machines, or they can be purchased as accessories that go onto the same frame. So this raised bed seed drill machine helps to plant root vegetables where better aeration can allow for better yields. Some examples where we've seen significant improvement has been onion and groundnut, and we've seen yields grow up double. Moving on, we also have our power tools platform. So this is a mini tiller operated product, comes with a 6 HP engine. It's very useful for hilly kind of terrains, as our Dr. Dixit was talking about. In addition to that, we also have multiple accessories on this platform, like the sprayer, mini boom sprayer that we are promoting. In addition, we're also coming up with ridgers and tillers. Pretty soon we will be launching a paddy platform that works across the paddy crop cycle, including seeding, weeding, spraying, threshing, all of those. And all of these will be run with a small engine, so it allows for easy maneuverability, even in terrace conditions and even in small plots. So far, Kamal Kisan, we have been working across Karnataka, AP, and Telangana. We have more than 50 outlets in these areas. We have directly worked with 30,000 farmers. We have more than 10 products in our portfolio, and we have delivered more than 5 crores directly to these farmers. In addition to the farmers that we work directly, a lot of these farmers and our partners go out to rent these products as services. So, more than 50,000 farmers have been impacted by our products that we have showcased. In terms of how we reach our customer, we work through direct marketing. We also have channel partners who are retail providers in various villages. We have built a lot of partnerships with Krishi Vigyan Kendras, government universities to do awareness and demo programs as well. We've also been tying up with various agricultural and horticulture departments for subsidy programs. But we're very, very proud of our custom hiring centers that we've been developing across the country in partnership with a lot of governments, such as the Horticulture Department of Karnataka, and also with several FPOs even across areas like UP and Bihar, where, making sure that our products are not just made for that one farmer, but also reach the last mile farmer as a service, even for those people who don't necessarily have the capital to purchase equipments. So, this is something that we've aggressively been promoting. We're also working on rental model pilots, so that we're trying to experiment and see whether we can get these products ourselves as rental services to end consumers. We've been recognized by various awards, and we have partners across Tata, GIC, Bill and Melinda Gates, the World Bank. So some of the major areas that we are going to be working forward in the future is, how do we make sure technology becomes more and more accessible to the last mile farmer? We also want to work excessively in how do we empower the women in agriculture who are currently taking up the largest amount of drudgery when it comes to physical and manual labor. We're also trying to attract a lot more partners to come in and help us support, build newer innovations in terms of giving us problem statements, working with us on experimenting with these products on their field, and also looking at helping farmers to adopt these kind of newer cultivation practices that help them grow better even with smaller plots that they have. So, the ask to the community today was going to be, it would be great to have access to more government programs. We'd love to work with more FPOs and see how we can build many more of these custom hiring centers to increase access. There are a lot of areas in agriculture today that don't make commercial sense, but do require a lot of philanthropic investment, especially when we talk about reducing drudgery and building manual tools for women in particular. And that's an area that we're very keen to pursue partnerships around. That's all I have for today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Devi. Good to see the kind of impact that you've been creating at the local level, and especially in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and a couple of other, and I think Telangana you mentioned, right? So very good to hear that, and let's see how we can look at working and together a little more. Dr. Lakshmikant, if this kind of interests you and you think that you would want to work with them as well. Of course, right now they're having solutions more for a different region, but then if there could be some kind of an adoption and collaboration, I think that's the whole idea of even hosting the webinar in the first place, is to get people from the Kisan Mitra platform and to get them together with different technologies, and then see how we could collaborate and support each other. So that's why it's a mixed bag of enablers like us, and there are other partners today. We have Inquilab as well, and then the Gramophone team. So that's the reason it really can look at a lot more. So it's been great to hear all of you now. Thanks a lot, Devi. Good to have you here and on time to share what you've been doing and the kind of impact that you've been generating and working with so many other partners. I will now go over to Inquilab's new innovation. So this could be of some interest to you and to others as well. We have Pranay, who's actually the project lead, and he's probably as young or, almost as young as Venu Chamkuri, who's here today as one of the speakers. And it's great to have you here, Venu. And whatever language you're comfortable in, please go ahead and share what you're doing, because I think the presentation will give a lot more information. So over to them. They're just all of 15, sir. They're just 15 years old. So Pranay, over to you. Just put this in the slide mode, please.
Can you see my presentation?
Yes, please go ahead.
Sure. I'll just give a context before the children start speaking. So, these children are from Dantalapalli village in Telangana, and they study. They've completed the 10th grade in the government local school, and they right now are studying their polytechnic. So yeah, that is the context and their background. And this innovation has won second prize in an innovation challenge conducted by the government of Telangana in collaboration with UNICEF. With that said, I think Venu and Abhishek, please take over.
Good morning to everyone. Nice to meeting you. Actually, my name is Abhishek and this is Venu. We have completed our 10th class in ZPHS Andalpalli in Mahbubabad district in Telangana. And our parents are belonging to working as farmers and agricultural laborers. And usually farmers and agricultural laborers collect products like fruits, vegetables, green chili, red chili, and cotton in saris, tubs, and buckets. It takes a lot of time and lot of energy to work.
And also farmers have to apply fertilizers to near the roots of the plant. They have to bend it each and every plant to apply fertilizers. It takes more time and more energy, and it may cause knee pains, back pains, etc.
Yeah.
So Venu, you can speak in Telugu also. ఏం పర్వాలేదు. మీరు మాట్లాడేది మళ్ళీ తర్వాత ఇంగ్లీష్ లో ప్రణయ్ ఒకసారి సినాప్సిస్ సమ్మరీ ఇస్తారు. మీరు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడొచ్చు ఎందుకంటే మీరు ఎక్కువ కంఫర్టబుల్ గా ఉంటారు అనుకుంటాను. సో ప్లీజ్ గో హెడ్. యూ కెన్ యూజ్ అ మిక్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్ సో దట్ యు ఆర్ కంఫర్టబుల్. ప్లీజ్ గో హెడ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్. అంటే మ్యామ్ ఫార్మర్స్ ఇలా చేయడం వల్ల ఏమవుతుందంటే వారికి చాలా బ్యాక్ పెయిన్స్, నీ పెయిన్స్, అంతేకాకుండా వాళ్ళు తక్కువ టైంలో తక్కువ ఎనర్జీతో చేయలేకపోతున్నారు. వాళ్ళు ఎక్కువ టైంలో ఎక్కువ ఎనర్జీతో చేసే వరకు తక్కువ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ కలెక్ట్ చేయగలుగుతున్నారు. ఇలా చేయడం వల్ల వాళ్ళకి ఏమవుతుందంటే మోర్ ఆఫ్ ద టైం అనేది వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది. యా. అండ్ ఆల్సో ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళు ప్రతి మొక్క దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి వంగి ఇట్లా వేయడం వల్ల వాళ్ళకి ఏమవుతుందంటే నీ బ్యాక్ పెయిన్ అనేది వస్తుంది. అంతేకాకుండా మా పేరెంట్స్ అనేది మేము చూసాము. ఎలా అంటే వాళ్ళు ఫార్మింగ్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మేము వెళ్ళినప్పుడు చూసాము. వాళ్ళని చూసినప్పుడు మాకు కూడా ఏదో చేయాలి, వాళ్ళకి ఎప్పటి నుండి చేయాలని మాకు ఉండేది. సో అలానే మేము అనుకుంటా స్కూల్ ఇన్నోవేషన్ ఛాలెంజ్ లో భాగంగా మాకు ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఉందని సార్ వారు చెప్పారు. సో అందులో మేము పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసి ఒక ఐడియా అనేది మేము చేసాము. ఈ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ని సాల్వ్ చేయడానికి మేము ఒక సొల్యూషన్ అనేది కనిపెట్టాము. సో ఏంటంటే మల్టీపర్పస్ బ్యాగ్ ఫర్ అగ్రికల్చర్ యూజ్. సో ఈ బ్యాగ్ ఏంటంటే ఈ బ్యాగ్ తో మనం ఫ్రూట్స్, వెజిటేబుల్స్, గ్రీన్ చిల్లీ, రెడ్ చిల్లీ, కాటన్ అనేది ఈజీగా కలెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. అంతేకాకుండా చూసినట్లయితే మీకు బ్యాగ్స్ కి 2 పౌచెస్ ఉంటాయి. ఈ పౌచెస్ తో ఫార్మర్స్, అగ్రికల్చర్ లేబర్స్ ఈజీగా ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ ని కలెక్ట్ చేయవచ్చు. సో ఇలా చేయడం వల్ల ఏమవుతుందంటే తక్కువ టైంలో తక్కువ ఎనర్జీతో ఎక్కువ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ ని కలెక్ట్ చేయవచ్చు.
అలాగే ఇంకోటి ఫెర్టిలైజర్ అప్లయింగ్ అండి మ్యామ్. దీని ద్వారా ఏంటంటే ఫార్మర్స్ చాలా సులభంగా ప్రతి ఒక్క మొక్క దగ్గర ఉండకుండా నిలబడి చాలా తక్కువ సమయంలో తక్కువ శ్రమతో వేసుకునవచ్చు. అదే పాత పద్ధతులు అయితే వారు టబ్స్ లేదా శారీస్ నడుము చుట్టుకొని అందులో ఫెర్టిలైజర్ వేసుకొని ప్రతి ఒక్క మొక్క దగ్గర వంగుకుంటూ వేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళారు. దాని ద్వారా చాలా ఎక్కువ సమయంలో తక్కువ మొక్కలకు అనేది వారు వేయగలిగారు. కానీ దీని ద్వారా వాళ్ళు తక్కువ సమయంలో ఎక్కువ మొక్కలకి వేయగలుగుతారు. అలాగే ఎటువంటి శ్రమ లేకుండా చాలా సులభంగా వేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళగలుగుతారు. ఈ బ్యాగ్ కి బ్యాక్ సైడ్ ఒక పౌచ్ ఉంటుంది. దీంట్లో మనం ఫెర్టిలైజర్ వేయాలి. అలాగే ఈ బ్యాగ్ కి ఫెర్టిలైజర్ అప్లయింగ్ గన్ అటాచ్ చేసి ఉంటుంది. దాని ద్వారా ఫెర్టిలైజర్ అనేది ఆ పైప్ లోకి వస్తుంది. మనకి ఎంత మొత్తంలో అవసరం ఉంటుందో అంత మొత్తం ఫెర్టిలైజర్ మనం ప్రెస్ చేస్తే ఆ హోల్ ద్వారా బయటకు వస్తుంది. దాంతో వారు సులభంగా చెట్ల యొక్క మొదల్లో వారు ఫెర్టిలైజర్ అనేది వేయవచ్చు. దీని ద్వారా వారు తక్కువ సమయంలో తక్కువ శ్రమతో ఎక్కువ పని చేయగలుగుతారు. దీని ద్వారా వాళ్ళకి సమయం అనేది ఆదా అవుతుంది.
సో అలానే మేము ఏం చేసామంటే మేము చేసిన బ్యాగ్స్ ని టెస్ట్ చేస్తూ ఫార్మర్స్ కి ఇచ్చాము. ఫార్మర్స్ లో అందులో భాగంగా మా పేరెంట్స్ కి కూడా ఇచ్చాము. సో వారు కూడా ఫస్ట్ షాక్ అయ్యారు. అంటే వాళ్ళు ఓల్డెన్ మెథడ్స్ లో చేసే వర్క్ అనేది చాలా కంపేర్ చేసి చూస్తే ఈ బ్యాగ్ తో చేసినప్పుడు చాలా సులభంగా టైంలో తక్కువ నిధితో తొందరగా అయిపోతుందని వాళ్ళు
ఎంతమంది వాడారు?
అంతేకాకుండా మా సరైన
ఎంతమంది వాడారు ఈ బ్యాగ్ ని?
అంటే మా ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్ త్రీ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్ వాడారు మ్యామ్. మదర్ అండ్ ఫాదర్ మ్యామ్.
కొంతమందికి ఇచ్చాము.
అలాగే మేము సరౌండెడ్ పీపుల్ ఫార్మర్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటారు మ్యామ్, వాళ్ళకి కూడా ఇచ్చాము. సో వారు కూడా షాక్ అయ్యారు. ఫస్ట్ ఇంత ఈజీగా ఇంత బాగా ఎలా చేశారు అనేది వాళ్ళు అనుకున్నారు. సో వాళ్ళకి ఇది చాలా బాగుందని వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చేసాం మేము, కొంతమందికి ఇచ్చేసాం 10 మెంబర్స్.
వెరీ గుడ్, చాలా సంతోషం, చాలా బాగా చేశారు. చాలా సింపుల్ సొల్యూషన్ గా ఉన్న పదార్థాలతో కలిపి అదంతా ఒక మంచి బ్యాగ్ లా తయారు చేసి అది ఎన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ రిజాల్వ్ అవుతుంది, అది చాలా మంచి విషయం. సో ఐ విల్ లెట్ Pranay take over and summarize now that the actual innovators have shared. This is really very, very exciting to see how their mindsets seem to be so full of curiosity to change and resolve a problem that's there. So thank you so much, Venu and Abhishek, right? Yeah. Good to listen to you. Thanks. And what will happen now is Pranay will just share the same thing, a synopsis, a summary of whatever you've done so far, so that everybody else will understand. Over to you, Pranay. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Mukta. So as children said, that they have identified the problem from their parents, that the parents used to get strained very physically while they are working in the farm. So while collecting this cotton or any other fruits, they used to use their saris to collect this and strain so much physically, and they used to collect also very less quantity. And also the other thing is, if you see the fertilizers also, they have to bend so much while dispensing these fertilizers near the crops and all. So what they identified is that they then thought of using used fertilizer bags, and then they thought of creating some kind of a bag which can solve this problem. So one which can be easily used by them to collect and keep the material, and the other one is to dispense the fertilizers easily. So if you see, it has multiple pockets as seen in the picture, and once the front pockets are filled, the bag can be rotated backside and used backside also. And if you see the fertilizer dispenser, it's an add-on, right? You can attach to this bag and use it with the bag also. So this is their idea. So, and this is completely made up with the used fertilizer bag. So it is eco-friendly, and it promotes used to recycle and come up with this product. And the current state is that they have piloted and enhanced the prototype, and then right now they're trying to manufacture 100 units to sell the product in the community, and the price which they're targeting is 250 rupees for the bag, and the fertilizer dispenser is 300 rupees. So I'm sure that if we can produce this in scale, we can reduce the cost, and the product is ready to go to the market. And I guess so to develop this prototype and manufacture this 100 units, we have got 50,000 seed fund from the government of Telangana as part of their cash winning prize in the School Innovation Challenge. So we use that money to kind of create this prototype and then manufacture this 100 bags. And I think we'll be looking for partners and people who can support in scaling up the production, because we see it as a livelihood opportunity for the local people, because who are into stitching, or whom we can get them learn about stitching and provide this an opportunity to manufacture this bag. So we are looking for supporting commercialization and developing an outreach plan to increase the outreach of the product, because it is so amazing to see these kids identifying and the problem caused by their parents and coming up with something which not only helps their parents but also the community as a whole. So yeah, I would be this is about their product, and if you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer. I'll share the details in the chat, so if you want to maybe approach or talk to the kids themselves, you can do that also. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Pranay, for summarizing that. So very quickly put, they identified the problem areas of knee pain and bending, because of bending a lot, not being able to collect much of the harvest, especially in terms of cotton and other things. So they came up with the jute bag, and this jute bag is actually made from the fertilizer bags itself, which are already available, and they also degrade very quickly, so they're environment friendly. For everyone who was able to listen in, thank you so much. Great presentations today by all of you. Children, wonderful to have you here. Dr. Lakshmikant, आपको क्या लगता है ये प्रोडक्ट देख के और बच्चों को देख के?
Wonderful. I am really impressed with their small innovation. Very useful.
Yeah, very simple and very useful, because I
Very
believe their parents are, Venu's parents are farmers, and they would always get severe backache and knee pain. And so they just come up with a simple solution to resolve
Yeah.
the challenge with whatever is available. So I
Yeah.
think that curiosity and that innovative mindset is something that we should really try and encourage. So we've done something very different this time while hosting the webinar. So that's why we had these really young kids come in and share, because if it is useful to the farmer community in one way or the other, I think they should be encouraged. And this encouragement will help them, build something probably much bigger, probably in a decade from now or even earlier, especially at the speed that they've been going through. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. Devi, Gramophone team, Devi from Kamal Kisan, and Pankaj and Mr. Tausi from Gramophone team, and Pranay supporting the Inkilab innovations, and Venu and Abhishek being here. Pleasure to host you all. Please switch on your videos just for a minute so that we can all take a look at each other. And great having you all with us. So, Dr. Lakshmikant, thank you so much for patiently listening to all the innovations so far. And please let me know who you would like to connect with and work. One, you've of course mentioned Gramophone itself already. And there could be a few other startups from NSR cell who might also want to reach out to you. So we will do that. We'll do a joint call, check your availability and theirs, and get them all together on a call like this. And then we can say how we can collaborate each other. Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure hosting you.
Okay.
Pleasure having all the speakers today. Have a great day, and it's a great kickstart to Monday morning. Thank you so much. With
Thank
this, we
you.
come to the end of the webinar. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks all the speakers. Bye-bye.